ladies and gentlemen, now let's get to our top focus this evening. West Bengal Sandeshkhali continues to remain on the edge, but its main villain, Shah Jahan Sheikh, is still untraceable. It's been 53 days and he is nowhere to be found. 19 days after the women of Sandeshkhali came out on the streets exposing his misdeeds and demanding his arrest, an FIR has finally been filed against the TMC strongman by the Bashirhat police. Now, point is the FIR could have been filed long ago, but the cops acted only after the Calcutta High Court today wrapped the Mamata Banerjee government. Earlier today, the High Court made it explicitly clear that there is no restriction on Sheikh Shah Jahan's arrest. It also directed the state government to issue a lookout notice for Sheikh Shah Jahan in Bengali newspapers and English newspapers. The High Court made these statements in response to TMC MP Abhishek Banerjee's claim that the court had tied the hands of the cops as far as the arrest of Sheikh was concerned.
যারাই মানবাধিকারের কর্তা ধর্তা রক্ষাকর্তা এবং বিভিন্ন সংগঠনের প্রতিনিধি হয়ে রোজ লাইমলাইটে থাকার জন্য বলছেন একে অ্যারেস্ট করুন তাকে অ্যারেস্ট করুন, দরবারটা আর অনুরোধটা হাইকোর্টে করুন। হাইকোর্ট যদি রাজ্য প্রশাসনের হাত বেঁধে দেয় তাহলে আপনি অ্যারেস্ট করবেন কোত্থেকে? শেখ শাহজাহানকে গ্রেপ্তার করার জন্য রাজ্য প্রশাসনের হাত পা যদি হাইকোর্ট বেঁধে না দিয়ে পুলিশকে এম্পাওয়ার করত, পুলিশ করে দেখাতো।
After the High Court's review, the TMC has sprung into action. The party is saying they will get Shah Jahan arrested in the next 7 days.
পুলিশকে আপনারা ছাড়পত্রটা দিলেন না, পুলিশ এবার করতে পারবে। সেই ক্ষেত্রে আমরা বলছি যে 7 দিনের মধ্যে শেখ শাহজাহান গ্রেফতার হবে।
Meanwhile, the BJP continues to lash out at the Mamata government, accusing the party of shielding Sheikh Shah Jahan and his aides. Upping the ante against the Mamata government, the Bharatiya Janata Party is now set to begin a Nandigram-like movement in the state over the Sandeshkhali issue. The West Bengal BJP unit will be staging a 3-day dharna with women of Sandeshkhali starting tomorrow.
शाहजहान को बचा रही है ममता बनर्जी और टीएमसी। अपना पल्लू के नीचे छुपा के रखी है ममता बनर्जी शाहजहान को, और ऐसा शाहजहान गांव-गांव में है और पब्लिक उसको ढूंढ के निकालेगी।
The West Bengal governor, meanwhile, very much part of the political wrangling in the state, has hailed the High Court's order. The court at one point, ladies and gentlemen, had observed, and I'm quoting the court now, "It is surprising to note that the incidents in that area had been reported to the state police 4 years ago. And furthermore surprising that it has taken 4 years for 42 cases to mature into charge sheets." Listen in to the governor.
What the court has said is the last word on this momentous statement or a decision given by the Honorable High Court, which means the culprit has to be arrested. There is no excuse for not arresting him.
Let me go across to my guests who are joining me this evening. Let me quickly introduce them to you. Rajshri Lahiri, spokesperson of the BJP. Dr. Riju Dutta, spokesperson of the TMC. Thank you very much, both of you, for joining us. Dr. Riju Dutta, for obvious reasons, I'm coming to you first. Please help me understand, how on earth did Abhishek Banerjee get the impression that it was the High Court that had tied the hands of the West Bengal government and its police force as far as the arrest of Shah Jahan Sheikh was concerned? Anyone who was listening to what the court was saying knew exactly what the court was saying. Did Mr. Abhishek Banerjee deliberately misinterpret the court?
Absolutely not. And this is the proof, Shreya. And this is a part of the court order from the bench of the Chief Justice of the High Court. And I will read section 7 and 8, which is highlighted here. And the section 7 says, "Therefore, till all the appeals are heard and disposed of, order and directions issued by the learned single bench in the impugned order dated 17 January 2024 shall remain stayed until further orders." Most important is section 8, where in section 8 it says, it goes without saying, the West Bengal State Police shall also be restrained from proceeding with the investigation in the cases which have been registered by them. So if the Honorable High Court, in all suo motu FIRs and FIRs filed by West Bengal Police, whether it was the attack on ED or anything against Sheikh Shah Jahan, was restrained by the bench of the High Chief Justice of the Calcutta High Court, how do you expect us, West Bengal Police, to work?
Dr. Datta.
Now, thankfully, when the Mylord...
Dr. Datta, the court today has said a stay on investigation under no circumstances means a stay on arrest. The guy has been accused of all sorts of things. Land grabbing is the least heinous of them. And you are telling me that this is how you will interpret, this is how your government will interpret a court order. Where did the court say don't arrest Shah Jahan?
Again, if you have misheard me, I will quote point number 8, and if you want, I can send it to your channel. It goes without saying that the West Bengal State Police shall also be restrained from proceeding with the investigation in the cases which have been registered by them. By them, restrained. These are, and I'm quoting verbatim of the court order of Honorable Chief Justice of the Calcutta High Court. But thankfully, Shreya, what we all want, what we want, what the opposition want, what the people of Sandeshkhali wants, that the Mylords have cleared it today. They have given it a free hand. In the past, we have seen West Bengal Police nab the primary accused of Sharoda from the Kashmir border. So I am saying it on record on your channel with full responsibility as the TMC national spokesperson that Sheikh Shah Jahan will now be arrested within a week. And that is, I believe, that is what we all want. But now the caricature which is going on in the media is why I will also explain it to you, and I will just take 10 seconds for this. Is because Pradhan Mantri Modi is supposed to make 3 visits in Bengal, and the last visit will be in Barashat, where apparently he is going to meet Sandeshkhali people on the 8th of March. Now, when he comes, the Sandeshkhali issue, if Shah Jahan gets arrested by West Bengal police, will be a non-starter. And now BJP and everybody is up in arms. Oh my God, क्या हुआ? अरे जो आप लोग चाह रहे हैं, हम लोग भी तो वही चाह रहे हैं. And now when the Mylords have given the West Bengal police a free run, that is what is going to happen. The lands are being given back. The TMC elected representatives are being arrested based on FIRs. What else do the media want or the opposition want?
No, Dr. Riju Dutta, I want to just point out something very minor here, and it may be minor to you, but it's not minor to me. Again, the court order that you are quoting here, and you've quoted it twice, nowhere says no arrest. It puts a stay on investigations. It doesn't put a stay on arrest. And by the way, the High Court has clarified that and said it as well, very clearly. Number 2, Dr. Riju Dutta, for 53 days, Sheikh Shah Jahan has been missing. You are saying he's untraceable. हमें तो पता ही नहीं वो कहाँ है. So, itna confidently, how are you saying that he will be arrested in 7 days? It clearly means you know where he is, na?
The first point, I'll answer you point by point. First, you said that there was no stay and arrest. आप मेरे को एक चीज बताइए, law and order functions in a certain way, and I'm not a spokesperson of the law and order of the West Bengal government, but I'll still say this. अगर हम FIR फाइल नहीं कर सकते, अगर इन्वेस्टिगेट नहीं कर सकते, अगर चार्जशीट नहीं दे सकते, तो बंदे को अरेस्ट कैसे करोगे आप? पहला पॉइंट. दूसरा, we still don't know where Sheikh Shah Jahan is. But the ED has filed an ECIR, you know this, for the last 53 days. Sandeshkhali falls under the 50-kilometer jurisdiction of the BSF, which is under the central government. Everybody is looking for Sheikh Shah Jahan. I am telling you, we are confident in the output of the West Bengal administration and the West Bengal police that he will be arrested in 7 days. That does not mean that we know where he is. The only person who knows, who has said it to the press publicly that he knows where Sheikh Shah Jahan is the leader of opposition, Shubhendu Adhikari, who has multiple times said that I have got the locations of Sheikh Shah Jahan. Why hasn't he given that to the BSF? Why hasn't he given that to ED and CBI? You should question Shubhendu Adhikari on that.
Let Rajshri... No, Shubhendu Adhikari has not come to my show, but Rajshri Lahiri has. Go ahead, Mr. Lahiri. Respond to that. If Shubhendu Adhikari knows, everyone is looking for Sheikh Shah Jahan. Now, very confidently, the TMC government is saying 53 days tak to humko pata nahi tha. Now we know where he is, and in 7 days we will arrest him. But the fact is, even Shubhendu Adhikari has been saying that he knows where he is. If he does, give his location to the West Bengal police or to the BSF. Anyhow, respond to what Mr. Riju Dutta is saying.
Hi Shreya, good evening. See, lying is an art which Trinamool Congress has mastered. Number one, the paper, the cutting that was being showed over here on your channel, it specifically mentions a stay order on the SIT. that was happening on the ration scam, not on any molestation, rape, land grabbing, and all these activities that Sheikh Shah Jahan has done. And the Honorable High Court has already clarified today. Probably the TMC spokesperson is not updated. Secondly, Shubhendu Adhikari is leader of opposition, not the chief minister, not the police minister. It is the responsibility of the state government. Law and order is a state subject. An honorable chief minister, who is also the police minister, is responsible. Leave apart everything, Shreya. Yesterday, two ministers of West Bengal, Partho Bhaumik and the another one, a Trinamool Congress leader, Sujit Bosu, who's also minister, went yesterday at Sandeshkhali, and in front of media, they said to the people of Sandeshkhali that whatever has happened, we can't, return back whatever has happened, but we will definitely take care so that this same thing doesn't get repeated. So whatever Trinamool Congress spokesperson is saying on each and every channel, as well as on your channel, and whatever Abhishek Banerjee has said is an utter lie, false. They are just trying to play mind games and trying to divert things from whatever is the reality. There is no stay on any Sheikh Shah Jahan's arrest or anything. If Director General of Police, if the entire intelligence, CID West Bengal is so incapable of tracing out Shah Jahan, they should declare that there is no administration in West Bengal and let the central government take it over and carry it further. Thank you, Shreya.
Dr. Riju Dutta, I find it very interesting that in the last 10 days, 10 to 15 days that the media has been covering this story, 19 days actually, the TMC government and its chief minister and all of you have gone from calling what is happening in Sandeshkhali ghost stories, essentially defending Sheikh Shah Jahan, saying all of this is an RSS conspiracy to destroy Mamata Banerjee and Sheikh Shah Jahan, to now saying, all right, in the next 7 days, we will arrest Sheikh Shah Jahan. या पहले क्यों नहीं बोल सकते थे? Why did you not believe these women when they came out and said they were sexually assaulted, raped in the TMC's office, that their land was grabbed by Sheikh Shah Jahan and his men and converted into lakes for his fishery empire? Why did you disbelieve them? Why did you call what they were saying ghost stories? What changed your mind? What has changed? What has changed in the last 15 days? Nothing has changed.
Thank you,
the
Shreya.
testimonies remain the same. The same women. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you, Shreya, and thank you for asking the tough questions. Now, I will categorically say on record, and this is not a statement by Trinamool Congress, it's a statement of the DGP West Bengal, that before 6th of February, there was not a single registered complaint against Sheikh Shah Jahan. Point number one. Point number two, if the people of Sandeshkhali were tortured for 10 years, 4 years, 6 years, forget Trinamool Congress, forget the people of Sandeshkhali apparently who were scared of opening their mouth. What was the local leaders of BJP and CPM doing for the last 5, 6, 7 years? Why were they deaf, blind, and mute? Point number three. Why we said ghost stories? Because you saw, Shreya, and everybody saw in this country, hordes of women who came to the media and say that they were sexually tortured or allegations of rape. But after 19 days of coverage, you know, Shreya, there is only one 164 and one written complaint of sexual harassment and rape. Only two right now till when we are doing this debate. And apart from that, there are hundreds and hundreds of complaints of land grabbing. I agree. Now, what I am trying to say is that because we are all political here and it's a political discussion, see the chronology. There is a leaked audio tape of BJP leader Agnimitra Paul with a journalist where she says openly that we want to make it an issue like Shingur and Nondigram. Secondly, Shubhendu Adhikari goes to Sandeshkhali, and before entering, when he was stopped by a turban-wearing Sikh cop, he calls him a Khalistani. So this fire of Sandeshkhali was kept burning by the opposition because they thought they can get some political relevance on the ground. My question is this to you, Shreya, and to the viewers of Mirror now. that the elected representatives of Trinamool Congress, whether it is Uttam Sardar, Shibu Hajra, they have already been arrested. So Mamata Banerjee has done a Rajharma. Have you seen this, or have your viewers seen this in any other BJP ruled state in the country? Bijbhuchan is still sitting hunky-dory in the parliament. So you are doing what is needed.
Yeah,
and I am
okay.
telling you, the primary accused will also be get arrested now when the hands are freed by the honorable.
No, so abhi tak to he was not. No, abhi tak to the primary accused was not even an accused. No, Mr. Riju Dutta, abhi tak to the primary accused was not even an accused in your eye. He was innocent, and all these women were actors who were paid 5,000 rupees by the RSS. Okay, let me just a minute. And no, just a minute. You're making the point. Suniye, Mr. Dutta, I hear you. Now I've heard you, and our viewers have heard you. You have said कि अभी तक तो सिर्फ 2 rape के FIR हुए हैं. इससे पहले how could we call him an accused? I am quoting to you what the Calcutta High Court has said. ठीक है, ये मैं अपने मन से, these are not Manohar Kanias. This is something that the Calcutta High Court has said today. I am quoting the Calcutta High Court. It is surprising to note that the incidents in that area, which means Sandeshkhali, have been reported to the state police 4 years ago. And furthermore, surprising that it has taken 4 years for 42 cases to mature into charge sheets. I hope that answers your question. Rajshri Lahiri wants to come in. Go ahead, Rajshri Lahiri. I'll give you 20 seconds and we'll wrap this discussion.
Shreya, in 2001, there is an FIR against Sheikh Shah Jahan. In 2013, there was an FIR against Sheikh Shah Jahan. In 2017, there was an FIR against Sheikh Shah Jahan. Please let Trinamool Congress spokesperson say what are the end results of these 3 cases that are registered against him. These have been empty number of times discussed in different media channels, but no answers have been received. And thank you so much to the TMC spokesperson, because he has himself accepted, he has himself been convinced. I mean, he was confused, so he accepted, he agreed that he's not accused. Then he said he's accused, he's getting arrested, he will get arrested. TMC has been completely unmasked of its own agenda, its own activities, its modus operandi. It's clear to the entire nation through your channel.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Mr. Lahiri. Riju, I'll let you respond to that in 20 seconds. You said the opposition in West Bengal is politicizing it. Obviously, they will politicize it. That is what politicians and political parties do. They politicize issues. In this case, the politicization has ended up actually benefiting citizens of this country, especially women of Sandeshkhali. Why will they not politicize it? Why will they not milk it?
No, you see, this on one point, I completely agree with you. Let them do it. But I do not have a medicine for illiteracy for the BJP. BJP can, if they choose to be illiterate, I have nothing to do. I have stated facts. But the question here is, it's very funny when BJP said there are so many 1, 2, 3, 4 FIRs, what has they done? My question is, there is an FIR, not only an FIR, ED and CBI has filed a charge sheet against the leader of opposition and Rajeshri's boss, Shubhendu Adhikari, and he's the leader of opposition, and it is very rich when they try to talk about other political parties. My question is, BJP is exposed all over the country. Not only BJP, not only my dear brother Rajeshri or Shubhendu Adhikari. Narendra Modi, who still does not have the guts to go to Manipur, calling Trinamool Congress of what is happening in Sandeshkhali is very rich, and the people of this country know. So who is unmasked and who is getting unmasked on a daily basis and who is waving at fishes from a bridge inauguration? The people of this country have seen. And the people will finally give the answer.
Okay. All right. Mr. Lahiri and Dr. Riju Dutta, thank you very much for joining us. Our viewers have heard both of you. They are smart enough. They will make up their minds. We'll leave it there for the moment. Thank you very much for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I'm slipping into a quick break on the show. There's much more coming up on the other side. Do stay with us.
In association with Bisleri, drink it up.